Okay, we'll share the screen. There we go. And there it is. Good enough to see there? Uh,
Absolutely. I appreciate that. All right. First
Well,
slide,
thanks.
we're going to talk about.
Yeah,
Oh,
let me just
sorry.
do a quick
Yeah.
introduction. So, to all of our agents that are watching for the first inaugural video. So we were doing the weekly coaching live, but I had so many agents. Of course, you can't have the right time for everybody, and everybody, trying to best fit. And I know live is great, but also sometimes it's just not work well with everybody. So videos like we've done. So every Tuesday, I have two Zooms I do with Mike Ferrante and Debbie in our office. And every other Tuesday, we'll do another one with Adam here, and we're going to hit different topics. About coaching. We're doing about technology
AI.
things to build your market. So today we're going to be talking about social media. So Adam, just kick it off. So you want me to go next slide, second slide,
Yes,
or?
sir. Thank you so much, Tony. Again, my name is Adam Lerman, and I've known Tony for years, and I've been in real estate, geez, for God knows how long, for 23 years. And one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is social media today. Social media is a necessary thing to do, and I know even with AI, which we will cover as we move in the future, but it is a necessary thing to utilize in order to get the greatest opportunity for your brand awareness, hopefully preference as well. So, we're going to talk about a couple of things to do, and we're also going to talk about some mistakes that people make. And this is very digestible for everybody. It won't be long, it'll be nice and easy for you guys to take some great things away. All right, Tony.
Next. All right.
So let's talk about some content ideas now, guys. So here's what people love to see, motivation. So maybe Monday motivations or Wednesday wisdom. People like those throwback pictures, right? Or maybe when you first got your license or something fun, but a throwback Thursday or a Friday flashback. Everybody does the Thursday throwback. What about or throwback Thursday? Let's do a Friday flashback. And again, of course, real estate is fun to show the fun side of it. But again, people want to maybe see you as a young kid or something. So do some fun stuff with those flashbacks or the motivational days. You can even have each day as something, and people hopefully will look forward to seeing that from you. Another thing is customer testimonials. We get them all the time. But why don't we post these satisfied customers who are happy with your work? We need to make sure we get those. And by the way, you do not have to use a professional camera and team and everything. Use your iPhone. It doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, I'd rather not have a customer reading anything. Let them speak off the cuff because it's going to be real true and they're going to understand it more and really more gravity, I think.
Hmm?
Last thing is giveaway or a contest. Why can't you choose a product to give away? Make sure it's something customers really want. Give something away, hold a contest socially, announce a winner. This is engagement for you. So, a lot of great opportunities, a lot of great ideas. Make sure you utilize some of those fun posts, some testimonials, or do a contest.
Yeah,
Next slide.
one thing I like to say about like giving away gift cards, things, you're allowed as realtors to give whatever you want to people, just not a kickback after closing.
No,
So
no.
you're right, you can't do that. But I have agents that say, hey, I give a gift card for coffee for everybody who gives me a contact, a lead to call. Now
Oh, I
that
like
means
that.
because you could pay for leads like we do that with online companies, right? We pay for a service, we pay for a monthly thing for Zillow or something like that. So you could have contests like that. Whoever the first 10 people that give me someone, another person to add to my database, a referral to touch base with, I give them, a free cup of coffee, a card or something like that, or a raffle. You're allowed to do that because it doesn't equal business and money made for you. So just wanted to add to that. Go ahead.
I love that, Tony. I love the coffee. Actually, I'm going to steal that one. So thank you. Some other content ideas. People love, philanthropic endeavors, or if you're doing any charity posts or community service, you want to shout it from the rooftops. Okay. Now, I know Century 21 does an amazing job with their philanthropic endeavors. So, and it needs to boil down to the local level, and people need to see that, or maybe a day in the life post. There's a realtor that I know that posts them all the time. And what they do is they show in the morning getting coffee at Starbucks, and then they're looking through comps, then they're driving. I mean, it's unbelievable seeing all the work. But what that does is people in the comments are saying, wow, you're busy all day. Wow, you're doing this. It really gives them insight into how hard you'll work for them. What about free resources to offer? Whether it be guides or ebooks, you can guide them to various sites. Okay. What about fun facts or trivia posts? I love reading some fun facts or trivia posts. I just do. And again, a fun fact is, and this has nothing to do with even real estate, but everybody thinks you can see the Great Wall of China from space. You cannot. That is a common misconception. You can see the Great Lakes. So it's a lot of fun to post that stuff. People will engage with you and you engage back. Now, polling is something that I love to do. And you can poll in Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and it's fun. You can do fun little polls. Do I do decaf or do I go, extra caffeine today? Or, do am I going to write one listing? Am I going to get one listing this week or three? What do you think? It's fun, whatever you want to put on there, engage with your audience, because make sure when they are engaging with you that you engage back. So if you are posting and are all over social media, that's great. Just make sure you continue that engagement process.
Exactly.
Thanks, Tone.
Examples here.
Well, let's see some examples for real estate, guys. Okay, so take a look at some of these examples in Facebook. Like my favorite one is the bottom left, okay, where it says market snapshot. It's an old one, June 2022. I love informational posts. I really, really do. I love the bottom right, 10 ideas for Christmas, put your logo there. Look at the bottom, testimonial, but it's a pretty looking testimonial. Notice how I found the gold and the black, Tony? So, yes, so testimonials, you want to make sure if they're doing a just sold, make it look pretty, make it look different. Don't just make it look like the same.
Right. Not just a picture.
Right. Right. And be funny. The next slide, Tone, be funny. That moment your client realizes this home is the one. Oh, have fun with it. Pop culture is amazing. Now, again, I know I don't have to tell everybody this, but please, let's leave religion and politics out of everything, really. Let's just make it fun. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it engaging. But guys, find those fun memes. People love this and they steal it and they'll reshare it and all that. So have some fun, guys.
Yep. All right. Next here.
All right, now for Instagram. I love these. Why? Because if you take a look at the Instagram examples, one of them is informational. That's a great post right there. Bang, median sales price 540. It's up from that. I love this. This shows that you are the foremost authority. You're giving those you're giving those metrics, if you will. You're keeping up with it. Another one is it doesn't just have to be just real estate. Hey, I got this great vegan restaurant that I love and this and that, and they're supporting the restaurant, which hopefully will in turn will support you as well. Same thing, the local yogurt or ice cream place. I'm telling you guys are always going to these different places, and you're the commerce you're doing with all these different companies and brands. Oh my God, let's shout it out. Hopefully they shout you out as well. This is where referrals come in. This is where people start asking you and engaging you about these places. Oh, I never had that vegan place. Is it any good? This is why it's so important. It doesn't just have to be real estate. It's your life that people are going to be engaging with.
Exactly.
All right. Oh, this is fun. Take a look at that. So, what's really cool is the one to the right, Tony. I love that one because look at that angle they're trying to get, by the stairs, and they can make a comment in there, and look at what they do, or look at the fun car over there, which is not, I love, I mean, they're just posting fun things. And I love when people post pets. I just do. And especially if a pet is making a funny face or something. I know it sounds funny, but I am telling you, those little innocuous posts, these little things that you don't think would be big, they
Are big.
resonate.
Yep.
Yes,
But
right?
it's the pet ones. They always get the most, especially
They
cat.
do. They do. Now, look at the polling ideas. Okay, you could do polling, as I said, on Instagram or TikTok or whatever. So you could do polling. Which color door would you choose? Was it red or black? You know what I mean? You could have some fun with that. Which cabinet style do you prefer? Get people engaging in here, and then you could see who wins in the poll. Which restaurant is better for a first date? My first date was at Wendy's because, not that anything wrong with Burger King or McDonald's, but I like square burgers, and I take, that's another story. But anyway, so you can have some fun with that. Which type of stove do you like to cook on? Or true or false, you can even do. Homes in Columbus are selling for 100,000 over above average. You want to put the positive things for true, for there. What type of kitchen backsplash do you prefer? And give some ideas. Which drink is more essential to a realtor, coffee or Red Bull? I guarantee the realtors, right, Tony? The realtors are
Right.
going to be all over that one.
That one's a good one. Coffee is
Now
me.
here,
No Red Bull.
yeah, yeah, that's right. Coffee's for closers. We got to be closing. But
That's right.
here's the biggest thing, guys. These are the mistakes. These are social media mistakes right now that I want to call out to you guys. And the first one is not engaging with your audience. I've said it a million times before. We are sensitive as humans, so when they're commenting and reaching out to you, and and you want to acknowledge them because you're putting this stuff out there for the world, and people are actually engaging with you, and you're not saying anything. It's not right. To me, people need to see that instant gratification that you acknowledged their thoughts in there. So it's really important, guys, because like it says, without your comments, your post is just noise. And the algorithm will not reward posts that humans don't engage with. See, people don't realize that too. By you posting, oh, I'm doing so much, continue that post, continue the engagement thread. That's where the algorithm will continue to understand that you are engaging and people are engaging with you. As renowned cosmetics entrepreneur Mary Kay Ash famously said, pretend that every single person you meet has a sign around his or her neck that says, "Make me feel important." Mary Kay, I love that.
Still going
Anyway,
on.
they are not, they are, I know. So, number two, avoiding video and AI. I remember in 2007 and 8, I did work at Realogy at Century 21. And I remember when social media was getting really big. And I remember this, Facebook, this, that. I remember someone telling me, oh my God, let's get some stuff on Facebook. Let's see if we could talk to our clients and this and that. And I'm thinking to myself, it's more of a social site. What is it going to do? I honestly fell behind the curve with that. So again, I don't want anybody to fall behind the curve, not only just with social media, but now don't avoid any videos and do not avoid AI. Don't fall behind the curve. And we will have future presentations on AI, but I want to talk to you about this. These things are here to stay, guys. And if you haven't started using video and or AI in real estate social media recruiting yet, it's just time to get on that train because it is the fastest and easiest way to establish your like the trust factor in today's short attention span. Look at my kids. They text me. If I don't answer them back within 5 minutes, they go crazy. Whoa, whoa, you're ignoring me? Well, I'm
Right.
sorry, I'm working. But this is the world we live in today. People want videos. They want AI. They want the latest technology. They want to be acknowledged, and they want this in a fast sense. You got to jump all over these. So you can connect with prospects, create a video for them, show the person you are, the real estate professional you are as well. Mainly your self first. People buy people before they buy products and services. They're going to be buying you, and then your real estate second. Here's the thing: when you do this, think about engaging You have 50 people to engage with. God, I have all these people in my sphere of influence. What if you created an AI video to talk to them? Seriously, what if you did that? What if you just did a regular video? Guys, it's different than just a impersonal email. So please do not avoid video and do not avoid AI. I'm begging you guys. All right. Another mistake is not including a call to action in every social post. You need a call to action. Okay. So give your readers options to continue to engage with your content. Not every call to action has to be, a recruiting pitch or a sales pitch or anything. Instead, you can give your audience additional ways to give them value that they're not getting at their current company. If you're recruiting them, if they're basically looking at other companies that they want to go with to list their house, you want to show who you are. You want to show your value. You want to show what they wouldn't get from another realtor that they would get from you at Century 21. Ask them to follow on social media platforms, checking out websites, liking, comment, and share. But that's the most important thing, guys. When people connect with you, connect back. You want to make sure you comment on their post just like they're commenting on yours as well. But when you're posting, make sure you have your information in there. Make sure you have a call to action in there. Next one, number 4, trying to be everything to everyone. You just can't be. Many brokers, they're so afraid of showing too much of themselves. Okay, but here's the truth. If you try to be everything to everyone, you'll be no one to anyone. So don't get me wrong. Like they said, you should tread lightly regarding divisive language and viewpoints. Like I
Right.
said, stop with the religion. And I see, Tony, I see brokers, I see agents, I see people all over the place that have these businesses that are, you know, literally taking half of the country and dividing them. It's like, well, who cares? This is business. This is real estate. Stop with those comments
Yeah,
and
well, like
viewpoints.
example, and just with politics and things. Like example, we as a company we have over 550 agents. Every month, I or our company gets 2 or 3 complaints from somebody from social media. Our agents
Ugh,
aren't doing anything wrong other than putting their beliefs, but these people are saying, well, I don't believe what your agent is, and it's looking bad for your company because they're on one side and our agents are on the other side. So what I try to tell our agents, you're an independent contractor, but please don't, I suggest you don't, because you're going to alienate one person. But also remember, I try to tell our agents that be respectful of the other people, because what happens if they're not respectful? What I mean by that, unfortunately, there's still some people out there that think the realty company controls all of their realtors. So all of a sudden, one agent's on one side and says stuff that you don't believe, but now we have people out there thinking that our company is this way, which is your way, if that makes sense. And then if you're on the other side saying this, there's going to be people that think the company, and then they might not use an agent. So it's being respectful for both sides. So I tell agents, yeah, say what you want to say, but it might hurt other agents. But I might have other agents see you posting your side, so they start posting their side, and now all the people that see them might affect your business somehow because people think
point.
that. Is that make sense? Did that come out right?
Thousand
No.
percent. And that's a great point. It is, because it's something that you have to deal with consistently, because you do have a very large organization that's spread out. And it's just a great practice as well for your agents. It really is. You're not going to divide anybody doing that. It's just social media could be the greatest thing, but it also could hurt people as well. So you have to be very careful and
Yeah.
diligent about what you post.
Because like as a company, and just so we are on the topic, I at least once, twice a month on the phone with an agent about this, or we're replying to someone who complained, is that our company, our agents are independent contractors. I know there's some companies out there that pick a side and say, okay, we're supporting here or there. We don't, because all of our agents are not employees. They
Right.
have their own voice and their own businesses. So because every once in a while I get an agent ask me, what's your point? Or I'm not coming to you if you believe this or that. I go, you're not going to know.
That's
That's
right.
in God. So, but all right, go ahead. Next.
You got it, my friend. Next one, don't be overly ambitious. What I mean by this is everybody gets excited and they say, oh my God, now I have a fantastic Facebook profile. I am going to, or TikTok account or Instagram, and I know I'm going to do 12 posts a day. Wow. Oh, all right. Every day. I don't care, even on weekends, and you get excited. You got to be careful. You don't want to start off banging like this, and then all of a sudden it bangs down to just like nothing. So you want to make sure when you're posting, just keep up a regular pace. You can always improve and increase as you grow, but you just don't want to lose any ground, not only with your audience, but also there's an algorithm. The more you post, if you stop posting, then the algorithm kind of sees you did all this and that. It's so crazy how this works in the back end. So don't create a schedule that you just can't keep up with. Okay. More doesn't mean it's better. Okay. They say consistency is the best. So
Right.
a
And you got,
rule of thumb. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, I was gonna say, and you gotta get on other people's, you got, like you said, engage, not just with what you're posting, but other people are posting. Because I've been through this with just myself. Like I got to the point where I got too busy posting things. I would
Yes,
try to stay up with just what I post. I could see my videos are not getting seen as much and things and stuff. And then, so you got to engage. You have to, like example, people that go on your page or and comment, go on theirs, comment on something theirs, because Facebook
yes,
doesn't want to be just a place where just people just post things and don't communicate with the other side.
that's right. That's a great point too, because it's not just commenting, doing your
On
own.
your
You have
own
to
post, you
continue
gotta,
to,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right. Right. Okay. And the last one, guys, is please, please, please do not assume your life is boring. See, people are curious about what you do. They just are. Let them see what it's like to be a real estate agent in Century 21 Home Star. Like I told you before, when you go behind the scenes, it's fun and it's okay that some of it's unglamorous. We do a lot of work as real estate agents. We do. And people need to understand, you know, being a realtor, oh my God. I mean, it's a big responsibility with a big opportunity. And yes, people have to understand it's not so easy. You need a realtor to really guide you through. So don't assume, oh, I'm a realtor. Oh, I want you to show people, share your experiences, share a day in the life, show everything you're doing, share those testimonials. Even if you nothing to do with real estate, this weekend you're going to, watch, who knows, maybe yesterday the Giants won, or Sunday the Giants won. So I was very, very happy. I don't want to say anything about football, okay?
Right,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah, right,
saying.
right. We're baseball
But
fans now.
yeah, that's right. That's right. But this is the fun things, and people I follow, I want to see. I love when they have some fun with some sports. I love when they have some fun with people. I love when they have some fun with just it's fun, or take those the memes in there. Your life's not boring. As a realtor, my God, we're constantly doing something and changing. Can that be boring? You need to post that all over the place. So again, guys, we showed you some of the examples of social media posts. We talked about the mistakes and what not to do. We want to keep this as chunkable as possible. And I'm really hoping you guys start, if you're not doing it, go on maybe 2 or 3 times a day. That is it. Not 2 or 3 times a week, not two. You could do 2 or 3 times a day. It takes no time at all. And if you can't keep that up, at least once a day, every day. You want to keep something going and remember to engage. Thank you, everyone.
Good. Well, thanks for joining us today, everyone. Adam and I, well, with myself, I'll be going on another one now, but we'll be every 2 weeks. We'll be doing these, and if you want these slideshows, you want to reach out. If you want Adam's information, so Adam, if you want, put on some of these slides, put my information, your information, so people could write it down. So if they want
I
to reach
sure
you
will.
directly, and some personal one-on-one coaching or something, you have that too. So that's it. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye now.
Bye bye.